Okay, so obviously what you've probably noticed is there really is no NES Subnautica, but I thought I would make it funny. This is a game that I've played as a very young kid. A little bit of backstory on it. My uncle purchased it for me for Christmas when I was about 5. And a game like this, at 5 I'm gonna have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. But it was actually my dad who took a liking to it, and he taught me how to play it. So I wanted to kind of show it off, and there's a couple of YouTube videos about playthroughs of this game, but it's kind of an unknown sleeper. I don't want to say sleeper. It's not. It's kind of a boring game, but it's World War II based. You're a submarine just trying to sink enemy ships. You have torpedo gun practice, which is pretty much self-explanatory. Convoys, which is pretty much just one scenario and you're done, and War Patrol, which is pretty much the main game. You get to pick your submarine. There's no real difference. Some of them can actually go deeper underwater the later you go in history. I always pick spadefish. It's the latest in the war, and you know, set your difficulties and things like that. I always do level 4, but I don't really give myself too many handicaps. Yeah, one thing I'll tell you right off the bat, if you ever thought about playing this game, close convoys and convoy search and limited visibility are actually switched, so it's kind of bugged. So just bear that in mind if you ever play this. But yeah, if you limit your visibility, like a lot of your enemy ships on the map just kind of blink, and that sucks. You don't really want that. Convoy search just makes them farther away. Convoy zigzags make it so that they can kind of switch where they go. Dud torpedoes, pretty self-explanatory. You can fire a torpedo and it can just do nothing. Repairs under fire, you kind of want, otherwise you're not going to be able to repair your shit if it gets damaged in the middle of a fight. Expert destroyers, pretty much destroyers know where you are almost at all times. You don't want that either. So we're just going to do the basic level 4. Oh yeah, that's right, you start all the way out here. That's the only downside to picking this one submarine. But again, they all look the same, so there's no real difference. So you're basically just going out, trying to find enemy ships. So let me tell you something I did as a kid on this game. I used to just dive until my ship sank. For no reason. I had no idea what I was doing. But like I mentioned, my dad took a liking to the game and taught me everything about it. And it kind of really grew on me. Like I said, most people on the outside looking in are going to think it's boring, but if you take an interest to this kind of stuff and you like stealthy things, when it comes to NES, it's actually pretty good. I used to love the sneaking around aspect of it, because that's really what this is all about. You're trying to avoid destroyers. You're trying to sink the other ships. The objective to get a higher score is to sink ships worth more tons. And the ships with the least amount of tons are the ones that can actually destroy you. So you want to just try to avoid them at all costs. So whatever you sink shows up in this log here, and it has a capacity. Once it reaches like near the bottom, you can't really get any more. Whatever your last one you get overwrites the other one. So yeah, you just have your periscope, your map, your gauges that tell you a lot of things. I'll kind of explain that as we play. If you have any damage, that's down here. And that's pretty much it. So this convoy is really far away. And it's daytime, and they're actually heading in the opposite direction. So I'm not even going to bother with this one. I'm just going to leave. Now, if you're in the middle of a battle, you can't leave. So that's important to remember. See what we got here. So we got ships heading towards us. And I actually kind of have, like, teams of ships memorized. It's always the same kinds of ships together, like when it comes to what they're worth in tons. So if there's a destroyer worth like 3,600 tons, there's always going to be a cargo ship, and they're worth shit. They're worth garbage. But I mean, we'll just play for the sake of playing instead of trying to get like the highest possible score. You do have limited firepower in this, so you have to be very conservative with what you use. This destroyer has 2,300. So the thing about the daytime is, if you're not playing on the easiest level, if I were to go to the surface right now, these destroyers are probably going to see me right away. And destroyers go faster than your submarine does. There's another kind of ship called a Cabocon, which they're pretty much the same as a destroyer, only they go slightly slower than you on the surface at max speed. Hang on a second, I forgot to do something. Let me set this up before I forget. I can actually leave this up because they're pretty far away. So sometimes you're in a pretty crappy situation during the daytime. If your enemy ships are really far away, you have limited battery power underwater. So, I mean, you could try to sneak up on them if you want, but by the time you get there, you might be low on batteries and you won't have enough juice to really run away from these guys. If you're discovered. But there's a lot of neat tricks you can do to actually prevent that. Speaking of which, do I actually have my second controller? I don't. So I'm actually going to map a couple of keys to my second controller. I actually don't see a player 2 thing here for some reason. Controllers, normal controllers. That's weird. Is it based on what's actually read? Hang on a sec. Let me plug in this other controller real fast. Because there's actually keys you can press on the second controller that allow you to do things. Including turning your periscope faster, releasing debris to kind of like draw away the enemy, and also using your emergency tank, which you can only do these things on the second controller. So if you don't do that, you'd have no other way of doing it. Let me see if this works. No. I don't know why I don't see a second controller. You know what? Let me save a state real quick. And then reopen it. Hopefully that does it. I should have thought about this before I started, sorry. But that's how streaming works. Most of it's just troubleshooting. Is it me, or is the screen, like, super small? Nah, it's normal. Alright, so is the controller actually red now? Oh my god. Please. Yeah, I don't see it. That's super freaking weird. Does BizHawk not support a second controller? I know that sounds super weird, but... Alright, I'm not gonna worry about it for now. Hopefully we don't need to use these things. I'm gonna have to, and I'm gonna end up losing. But, it's freaking me out right now. How there's actually no, Oh. I had to set it to, like, true and false in, like, a different thing? Okay, but it's still not here. Sorry about this. This is really annoying right now. Yeah, I got nothing. I don't know why that's happening. So I'm not gonna worry about it right now. These guys are really far away too. Sometimes your convoys can show up really close and you have to react quick before you're caught, but let me actually... Alright, where are these guys heading on the map? I'm just gonna go straight east, maybe a little bit higher than east. Now the best thing about this game is that you can speed up time, otherwise this game would be unbearable. What's up, LMNOP? Yeah, I did make the, controller 2 to set to true, but I guess I have to reboot it again. I'll try that in a second. If I find myself in a situation where I have to use it, I'll just do it again. Thankfully, you can just save a state. These guys aren't close enough to... See, if I had L and R set to second controller right now, I could actually... Oh, see, these guys aren't really getting that much closer. So the other thing I want to check during the daytime is how close it is tonight, and it's not really close at all. If the sun even starts to set, you're in pretty good shape. I'm actually going to skip out on these guys. We're going to look for something better. Alright, so it's nighttime now. So naturally you start on the surface, and all there is a destroyer on the map. We're not doing that. This is a great start. You get to see a whole lot of action. But that's how this game can be sometimes. Alright, so these guys are headed right for me. Don't tell me that this is just a destroyer. Dude, it probably is. That doesn't look like it is. It is. He's headed right for me, too. Nope. We'll get something good. That's actually kind of close. I'm gonna slow it down. Oh, and he saw me right away. They're headed east. And the destroyers are now headed right for me, so I'm gonna turn it around. So I just took advantage of an exploit. You're not supposed to be able to use your periscope in the dark, but if you dive with your periscope up while you're on the periscope, you'll be fine. So I knew they discovered me right away because they hit their max speed. So they're gonna head right to my location, but since it's dark, they don't really know where I am yet. Exactly where I'm at anyway. They might end up seeing me. Oh, it's 3 of them too. I'm not gonna run away from this one. I could right now if I wanted to, because they don't know exactly where I'm at, but... Shit, I should be hitting max speed right now. They're gonna be really close. Ah, that's a good troop ship, too. 10k tons. There's no way they're not gonna see me. So I'm gonna have to fight this one out. I'm gonna go down to 44. 45 is the max you can do with your periscope height, but since your depth is even, you really can't hit 45 unless your dive planes are damaged. Yeah, it is a silly oversight. There's a lot of bugs in this game, but they're not really oh, yeah, he saw me. Okay. So, we're gonna have to fight this one out, unfortunately. I'm gonna wait for this guy to get kind of close and just whack him with a torpedo or two. If I shoot one now, he'll zigzag out of the way. That sonar tells me that they know exactly where I'm at. Hopefully he only takes one to really disable him. Nope. That probably only put him to 24. One more should do it. Oh, he's at 18. Alright, so now I'm gonna go faster than him. These are only Cabo Cons, so they're only going at 18. I can kind of get away from them for a little bit. I actually disabled him completely. So I have a choice here. I'm actually gonna not waste my torpedoes on these jackasses. I'm gonna dive. And hopefully they won't discover me? Well, they know exactly where I'm at right now. There were a couple submarine games on the Genesis too. Now that you mentioned that, I forget what they were called though. I used to play them on Sega Channel. So here's where I want to go to my gauges. You see this little bar right here? When it's in the blue, that means they can't really read where I'm at. So it being in the blue right now is really good. They don't know where I'm at. I'm going to turn a little bit, because they're heading like kind of southeast. So hopefully I can kind of push my way away from them. I want to keep an eye on the gauge actually to make sure it doesn't move. Because I guess it depends upon, you know, where the water is and how deep I am. So they'll hit where they last thought I was, and they'll start to turn around for a little bit. They might do a couple of spinneroonies, and then they'll start to head back. But the good news is they're only Cabo Cons, so I can actually go faster than them on the surface. So this is going to be tough. They're going to head at 18 knots the whole way back. I'm only going at 10, so they're going to make it back to the convoy before I do. So what I'm going to have to do is find a way. First off, I'm going to want to start going a little bit west, but not much. I'm going to start oh, so see, my sonar is already out of the blue, so I'm going to start surfacing anyway. If they discover... Oh, shit. Alright. Alright, so here's where I need that second controller right away. Because I can't take out my, So I'm going to save a state real quick. And we're going to try this again. Sorry about that. It'll just take a second. There we go. So let me see if this shows up now. It does. Perfect. Alright, so player 2 left, we'll put it on R. Player 2 right, put it on... I'm sorry, L and R. And player 2, B and A. That'll be B, and this will be A. Now we're good. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use my emergency tank. Because I can't use my periscope, even if I hit the required depth for it, because you're not supposed to be able to use it in the dark. What I did was an oversight. So I'm going to BA, blow emergency tank. I might have to shoot at them and take a couple of hits real quick, but I'll eventually get away from them. I might dive back down once I get him low enough. Fighting 2 of these guys is a pain in the ass. Fighting 3 is a nightmare. Thank God I disabled 1. Alright, he's down to 7. I'm gonna go faster than him underwater. I'm gonna have to sink 1, whether I want to or not. Alright, another one's disabled. I didn't have to sink him, though. Alright, the other one's at 7. I'm gonna hit him one more time. If I can. Alright, he's at 4. I'm gonna go back underwater. I took a couple hits. Oh, shit. I'm just gonna stay surfacing. I have too much damage, so I'm gonna sink even though I'm... Yeah. Even though I'm, trying to surface. But that leakage is eventually gonna stop. Yeah, I have 90 gallons per minute leaking right now. Both my torpedoes are damaged, so it's a good thing I used those deck guns and didn't dive too early. Because these things, I don't think you can repair while underwater. Machinery being damaged, I have no idea what that does. So there's no way I'm gonna... This submarine can go at least like 420. Maybe a little bit less than that. I know, 420, but before I actually start to hit too much pressure. So there's no way he's gonna catch up to me now. You're just gonna hear this annoying sound for a long time. So if I didn't use that emergency tank, I'd have been in trouble probably. I'm just gonna go close to the surface. Even if I'm as, like, low as 2, they can't hurt me. Just gonna put the periscope down. Hopefully they stop knowing where I'm at. I'm just gonna head towards these guys. So I didn't sink a single one. Which is good news for me. It's a waste of space on the, board. Once I get far enough away from him... I want to say, like, 5,000, 6,000 yards... I can just surface and they won't be able to hurt me. Oh wait, I did get... Okay, so the torpedoes can get repaired. The deck gun probably can't. Alright, my batteries are low, so I'm gonna have to surface soon. Pretty much is... I think it's gonna go down next tick. They might get a couple of shots on me. Where's he at? Oh no, he's far now. Alright, so I'm clear. Where am I heading? Alright, this is the way I want to go. So another game I actually played, World War II era, at Too Many Games, they had an NES hooked up with a 1943. Which is pretty much, you know, one of those top view, you know, plane gun games. And, I mean, ever since I was a kid, I used to tear it up until I got to level 9. Level 9, I'd always lose to the boss. And that's exactly what happened this year. Like, you know, 25 years later, nothing has changed. But, I mean, that game gets really tough. I did eventually beat it, but I had to use Game Genie to do it. I had to use a code for, like, infinite power-ups. Not a, like, weapon energy, but you get these, like, power-ups at checkpoints. And I just over-buffed my plane. So a funny glitch, you might see it happen now. Remember how I had that Cabo Con down to going 4? He still knows where I'm at, so he's going 4. But once he gives up on his search for me, his speed will actually go back up to 10. In a way, enemy ship health is kind of like their speed. Like, the closer it gets to 0, you know you're going to kill him in, like, one more hit. Oh shit, we're actually getting really close to land. Oh no, they're gonna go! They're gonna shoot right to the land. God damn it, this sucks. This is all gonna be a waste! As long as we can get this troop ship. I'm too far away to hit him yet. Oh, another thing you can use the second controller for is to, deck gun deflection. I forgot about that. Let me change that. Player 2 up and down. This button and that button. Gun deflection, here we go. Let's put it up by like 250. See if I can whack him. Yeah, this is a complicated game for a 5-year-old. But, hey, by the time I was about, I don't know, 8 or 10, I was pretty damn good at it. I shouldn't need deflection anymore, actually. And I'm not landing these shots. So, you have 80... You start with 80 deck gun shots. I'm already at 62. I have 4 aft torpedoes plus 4 reloads. And then 6 bow and then 8 reloads. You don't get those back. Oh, he's gone! Alright, the other one's north. I hope we can get to him. We might not be able to. This really stinks. Shit, I'm gonna hit land if I'm not careful. If you so much as touch the land, you're done. Same with the enemy ships. And you don't get credit for them. Alright, he's close enough to hit. He's worth 8,000. If I can at least get a couple of hits and slow him down. Alright, I'm close. I'm far away enough from land now to where I don't have to worry about. Alright, so I beefed up on the troop ship, and there was another tanker too, probably worth like 6,000 that got away, but kind of sucks. Slow down a bit. Alright, I got him. So I wasted way too much ammo to just sink these two. Wait, I don't remember sinking the Cabo Con. Oh well. Next. Oh, I can't leave the battle. That Cabo Con is still coming after me. I'm not sinking them. I refuse. He'll eventually give up. I'll be able to tell on the map when he starts moving a little bit faster. He's nowhere near me, though. He doesn't have a shot at catching me. I'm shocked he still, like, knows where I'm at. Usually when you're that far in the dark, you, you really don't know. Come on, give up. I might have to dive for a minute. My battery should be recharged by now. This is amazing how he still knows where I'm at. Up, there we go. Alright, he finally gave up. I could tell because of how fast he was moving. His speed actually goes back up to 10. Alright, so I'm like landlocked here. They're headed 109, so they're headed like down this way a little bit. Now, are these guys worth going after is the next question. We have at least 2 destroyers, probably 3. I don't know if we can get a read on what these other ships are yet. I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna head like almost straight east. Trying to get a read on the other ships, but I can only see the 2. If there's like a good troop ship, I'm in, but can't seem to see them. Sometimes they rotate around the ships they're protecting because they go a little bit faster, but they're going at about 10, and usually the other ships hit like 8. They might be the only 2 ships, which is kind of ridiculous. Never before have I seen... Oh, they're actually kind of close. Never before have I seen so many scenarios where there were only destroyer ships. Alright, so this is a good one. And of course they're headed in the opposite direction. This is not going to be easy. So I can kind of try to cheese them, but I don't know if I'm going to be successful in doing that. Sometimes I can surface for like a split-second, fire off a deck gun shot, and make them search in the opposite direction. But I don't know if that's going to be worth it. Alright, first and foremost, is it almost night? No. This isn't worth it. Because I got a Cabo-Con. I think I saw a destroyer in there. I'm pretty sure I did. If there's more than one, I'm out. It's not worth trying to chase after these guys underwater. They're getting further away, too. Yeah, it ain't worth it. Oh my god, they're close. Okay, so right away, I'm going to keep the periscope down and then stop! Okay. Scary situation right here. How do we react? First, I need to know which direction they're heading in. They're heading east. So I'm going to turn the ship around. Okay. I'm gonna fire off... Wait, how far are they? Oh, they're too far to shoot a torpedo at now. Damn it. What do we have? A destroyer and what else? Just one destroyer? Okay. Or is this two? Can't tell. No, it's a destroyer and a tanker in front of him. Shitty ships. I'm just gonna hit flank speed. Probably gonna see me. I'm not getting set up with a lot of matchups here that are helping me, like, draw away destroyers. Usually going this fast underwater so close gets you caught pretty quick in the daytime, but surprisingly that's not happening yet. Should be heading straight east. I mean west. Am I getting closer? Not really. I'm gonna have to be like a big risk taker here. I don't like this at all. Just saying. It's gonna bite me in the ass! I just need to get close enough to hit him with one torpedo. This is close enough. I think. We'll see if it works. I actually want to keep... more of a straight setting now. Oh, and I'm caught. So I'm gonna turn her around. This jackass might run right into my torpedo. I wouldn't doubt it. No, he's not gonna. Okay. There's no way I'm getting out of not fighting this guy. So I'm gonna wait for him to get close, whack him. That cargo ship's gonna turn around now that he knows where I'm at, and that torpedo is a waste. It was a bad situation. I legit, as a kid, used to have nightmares about these destroyers, because they look like they just have, like, a face. You know what I mean? Oh shit, he fucking straight dodged that shit. Oh, he is way too close. Did that really miss? Oh no. Oh wait, it didn't miss, did it? Jesus. Way too close. He is up my ass. Okay, at least I didn't have to sink him. Oh man. So I need to head right for those other ships. I don't know if I would have played this when I was younger, probably would have gotten too frustrated. What, with the sonar beeping? Because that part is really fucking annoying. But I'm going to try to make it stop as fast as possible. I'm just going to turn around and head for these other ships. just gonna dive until he can't see me anymore. Okay, he can still see me. No, he shouldn't be able to now. I'm gonna go down to like 360. Just to be safe. Let's head straight south. Oh, it's actually almost nighttime. Oh, now my cat decides to come in my room when I stream. Hey, what are you doing? Psst. Hey. What? Alright. He's gonna play the circle around game. I gotta watch my batteries too. Once he turns around, I'm gonna start surfacing. Cat, no you don't. Nope. I think he's starting to turn around now, so I'm gonna start the surface, actually. He's gonna be at the point where he can't really reach me anymore anyway. My batteries are getting pretty low, too. Yeah, I think it's actually almost nighttime. He's gonna have a hard time finding me now. Head in their direction. Can't let him get away. No, it's not. It's not almost nighttime, actually. That's alright. How far is he? If he's, like, at 6 or further... No, he's actually still pretty close. And now he knows where I'm at again, but it doesn't matter. He's too slow. I'm just gonna keep moving away from him until my batteries expire. So this cargo ship, I kind of don't even want to sink, because he's not worth shit. This tanker, though. Nice and juicy. He's zigzagging, so I'm gonna get closer before I fire. Oh my god, shut up. Alright, batteries are like dangerously low now. I'm gonna have to surface whether I want to or not. He might get a shot or two off on me, but that's no big deal. One shooting at me isn't like 2 or 3 shooting at you. Well, you know, that's all we had the time for as kids, to learn games like this. Yeah, I mean, if I'm my age, like, taking on a game like this, I'm just gonna be like, why would I waste my time? But again, I think the biggest draw for me was the fact that... I mean, it was only on the NES, but it was, like, stealthy. Which, I mean, that console really didn't have... No game back then really had that. That I can remember. Alright, so I went through all that to sink one tanker. Good. Next. Oh, I can't leave. Because... he's still headed for me. Let's... crank it up! Till he gives up. Yeah, you're safe. Congratulations. You're hauling nothing but cargo. You're not important. He's gonna see me like forever. Even though I'm like blowing him away. Look how far he is. He's just a wee little dot. So later on after this, I plan on playing Soul Blade, which I thought about it ever since the Soul Calibur 6 announcement. Why not play the first of the series, right? Should be pretty fun. I should be alright, because I'm pretty caffeined up, even though I'm pretty tired from work. But I also, at the same time, kind of ate ice cream, which also makes me very tired. So it might be a bad idea. Don't cream and stream. Alright, what do we got here? Cargo? No. Goodbye. If there's a cargo ship, there's not going to be a troop ship. Guaranteed. Is this another freaking cargo? Shit. They're fucking far, too. Yeah, not worth it. If they were close, I'd consider it. Oh, juicy troop ship. Here we go. And they are headed north? Kind of northeast? Alright, number one, we need to speed it up. $37 should be good enough. Actually, no, we want to go a little bit more east. I'm barely closing in on them. Got a ways to go before it's nighttime. This is a shitty situation. So I have a couple of options here. I can dive, flank, and then quietly surface. Or I can just surface now and draw them out, which, I mean, there's at least 2 of them? No, there's 3 of them. This is a huge-ass convoy. Now, if I stay underwater, I'm going to use a lot of batteries getting to them. I'm not getting any lucky matchups. Sometimes you can get lucky, and they're like... You're underwater, and they're heading right for you. So you could just literally not even use your engine and just wait for them to come and just blast them away. And hopefully not be seen. But... Have I ever played the Dreamcast version of Soul Calibur? Yes, I have. I used to love that game back in the day. And the game has aged so well, actually. It actually still looks really good for a game that old. In fact, they had a Dreamcast set up at Too Many Games with Soul Calibur. And I sat down and played it for a little while, and a random guy stopped by and he's like, "Oh, dude, you're playing this game by yourself?" He's like, "Come on, man." And we were just kind of chewing the fat about the game and just playing a whole bunch of matches. It was such a good time. That game is so much fun. I'm just shocked that it still holds up so well after all that time. Alright, I'm a little skeptical here. I'm barely catching up to them. Alright, I'm just gonna dive and flank. We're gonna do it for the sake of the stream. I'm probably gonna have to go deep, like, 270 to get this sonar thing in the blue. Actually, no, I barely had to go that deep. I mean, I'm still gonna push to, like, 260 just to be safe. Again, it depends upon, like, where you are in the water. It's not anywhere specific, but I guess it's probably RNG. based on, you know, like weather variables and visibility in the water. But I mean, your battery drains really fast doing this, so you have to be careful. Yeah, adventure mode was awesome in Soul Calibur 2. I plan on like kind of doing somewhat of a full clear of Soul Blade and getting everybody's weapons, because I mean I haven't done it in years, but I remember it being frustrating in some ways. Oh, hang on a sec. My cat wants to jump up on my little box here. I got too much shit on it. Come on. Psst, psst. There you go. I don't know how close I am. I actually need to turn it a little bit north. Whatever you do, if a destroyer has not learned your position yet, never be south of them. And you might find out why in a little bit. So I should come like right up to the west of them. It's not game over if your battery dies, you just lose your engine underwater. And it won't recharge until you surface and use your engine. So if you're deep underwater and somebody's coming after you, like you're up Shit's Creek, you're going to be forced to surface unless you can blow them up. I don't know how close I am. Oh, I'm pretty close. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slow down a bit. I'm going to head straight north. So I'm keeping pace with them now. The last thing I want to do is be discovered. Because I'm going to have to waste a lot of firepower to get rid of all three of these guys. So we're keeping our periscope down. For now. We're only going to peek it up just to fire off a couple of shots. All I need is one hit for this to work. And you'll see why. My battery's low, so I need to do this very fast. Okay. How low is my battery? Okay, I still got a little bit of time. This is gonna be... They're probably gonna discover me when I use my periscope, but I gotta get I gotta get a shot off real quick, and then put this periscope right down. No! God damn it, they saw me. Shit. Ugh. And my battery's almost dead. So I'm literally gonna have to turn around. Oh man. I'm gonna go even slower. I'm gonna raise up a little bit for when my battery dies. The slower I go, the less the battery drains. How much do I have left? An okay amount. I'm playing on the hardest difficulty, so this is bound to happen. And again, I don't want to fire shots too early because they're going to zigzag at them. What's the gauge with F and N on it? That's the speed up time. You can make time go like up to 8 times as fast, which makes this game bearable. See, he zigzags right out of the way like an asshole. Oh man, this is bad news bears. What's he going at now? No, he dropped a depth charge. Fuck. That's gonna hit me, and I'm gonna sink. If he dropped another one, I'm dead. Yep. And that's game over. That's the risk you take. I'm only a lieutenant junior grade. Go me. Alright, so why don't we do another one real quick. I'm gonna do Bowfin. This one's a little bit easier, and I know it's a submarine that can also go up to 400 deep. Spadefish is hard. plus you start here, which is much better than starting way out in the near the Pacific. Oh shit. Oh, I'm not that close, but I'm kind of close. Where are they headed? They're headed 116, so they're kind of headed right for me. How do I want to play this? It's shitty cargo ships, but I mean, this is a gimme. Yeah, troop ship I'm worth almost 8,000. That's not bad. I might dive here. They're headed 116, so I'm gonna head like right here, and I'm just gonna dive down. So again, I'm not gonna switch away from the periscope, otherwise the game won't let me use it, because I'm really not supposed to. 40 is all I should need. I'm gonna slow down, and I'm actually gonna turn the engine off in a second. Actually, I'm gonna turn it off right now. They're gonna sail right past me. I'm gonna wait for them to get a little bit closer. Oh, they're really close, actually. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna let this one off. Hopefully the stupid destroyer doesn't get in the way of the torpedo, which they always do. They're not gonna come right on top of me, but they're gonna be pretty close. I guarantee you, if this were spadefish, they would have seen me. For some reason, that, like, particular game is so much harder. Alright, so here's what this destroyer is going to do. He's just going to, whenever they don't discover you, and if you hit somebody, they just head straight south, trying to find you. I think the game was meant to be programmed for them to head to, like, your location, but that kind of doesn't happen. But if they discovered you at least once, they'll head in that direction again. So he's gonna go far away. As long as I keep landing hits, he's gonna keep going south. Which is really fucking goofy. Alright, so he's going slow now. I'm not going to waste any more torpedoes on these guys. I'll just wait for them to get kind of far. Wait, is he already turning around? No. Okay. He's at 6 now? He's at 7. Alright, I'm going to surface. I don't think he'll see me if they see me. Alright, he's starting to turn around, so I need to land another shot. Oops. Uh-oh. Did he see me? No. He's gonna go south again. Thank God. I have to play a game of chase here. Ooh. Yeah, it is odd behavior, but I'm guessing it's just kind of an oversight. What is he doing? Alright. Sink you. Sink you. I missed the troop ship, of course. It's just one more shot. There we go. Did he see me? I hope he didn't see me. No. Okay, good. Are they about to hit land? They are. That's stupid. I don't have a shot here. Okay. Cabo Con 850 troop ship. Where are they headed? They're headed 341, so they're... Alright, I'm just gonna head straight north. Cut them off. Speed it up. Dive down. I'm actually pretty close to land, so I can't dive that much deeper, as you can see here. I can only dive about another 80 feet or so before it just stops me. You won't dive if you hit the ground, you just kind of come to a stop. But if you're at least, like, up to about maybe 20 feet or higher underwater, and if you hit land, your sub's gonna be done. Alright, I should probably think about surfacing now. Actually, not yet. Check the gauge again. Still good. How close are we? Ooh. Okay. Shit. I should probably wait for them to go past me before I... fire a torpedo. Keep an eye on that gauge. I'm not moving the engine though, so I mean that's like really fat chance to even see me. Okay, now's a good time to start to surface. I'm gonna wait for him to turn around. Okay, he turned around. I gotta at least have him at a decent distance before I miss my opportunity. That's the best way to do it. Fire and then put the periscope right back down. Your periscope being up is like the worst thing you can do. So that's gonna hit, and then he's gonna head straight south. Are you kidding me? Well, that's a first. Well, fuck me. He had it right for me. Holy shit. You gotta be kidding me. You ass. No. Yeah, how fast you going now? 7? That's still too fast for my tastes. God damn it. Should I just surface and shoot him? I kind of want to do that. I'm not wasting it. I'm not wasting a torpedo on this. One deck gun shot is all I need. Pip. Alright, now he's going 2. Perfect. Take that. Sorry for the annoying sounds, but that's the way this game works. I'm actually shocked that that guy saw me right away after that shot landed. What do we got here? What's my battery like? Not bad. They're actually close to land. Where's the... Oh, the other ship fucking booked it. Holy crap. Oh, that's the troop ship, too. No! I need to slow him down. Oh, god damn it, he had to hit me, didn't he? Oh, that troop ship's gonna get away. Yeah, he's out. Son of a bitch. I'm sinking your tanker, though. So my dive planes are damaged so that... Oh, they're fine now. But... I was sinking by one. And if I was trying to surface, I would actually surface. So you have to, like, juggle it. I'm not wasting a torpedo on this guy. I'm gonna do something funny, though. So I'm gonna surface for a second and just blow this guy to smithereens. This guy's still gonna know where I'm at. But here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go right inside this land here. But I'm deep enough to where I won't die if I do it. Oh wait, did he lose sight of me already? He did. My batteries are low, but I should make it. Oh, I didn't make it! Jesus. I think he actually lost sight of me. He didn't. So we're in kind of a predicament here. He did lose sight of me. But... he did. Why doesn't it let me... Okay. Destroyer 3600. Far away in the daytime? No. That means automatic cargo ship. We got here. Ooh, we got the juicy. And they're headed more or less right for me. This is excellent. So what's their heading? 53. So that means they're kinda east-northeast. I'm gonna want to go up a little bit. That way they'll slide right underneath me. I want to get to them a little faster too. How do you get more fuel? You don't. You're supposed to get back to your base before your fuel runs out. And if you don't, you're dead. Thinking if this is good enough. See how this plays out. Now, I might need to go a little bit more north. Because they're going a little north too. Do like 330. Alright, what's my gauge look like? I should dive a little bit. Just to be safe. The only thing it sucks is if you're really close... Shit, I gotta dive all the way to like 350. And the radar's still... alright. This is risky business, because if they discover me at depth 350, that means I have to surface, and it's going to take a while to surface in order to be able to defend myself. This is looking pretty good, actually. In a minute here. Alright, I'm actually going to shut this off now and start the surface. This isn't perfect, but it's good. There, we're going to be really close. Damn it! I took too long. I had to turn my periscope all the way around in order to see them. Plus, they were looking right at me. It's only one destroyer, though. I think. Yeah, somehow it is. He's not gonna get hit by that first torpedo. This troop ship might, though. Whoever I aimed it at. Is it gonna hit him? No! It's gonna sail high and wide. You bastard. I hate you. Why you gotta make things hard? God, I hate destroyers that take minimum 2 to slow him down. No, he's close! I'm gonna take a depth charge. Actually, I might not. He's really freaking close. If he was at about 200, he could have dropped one, probably. It's about as close as it gets. I had to waste another freaking torpedo. He's that close and he fucking zigzagged it. What an asshole. What's my battery like? Fine. Alright, we need to turn around. Man, I am not scoring the stealth points today. Then again, everything I've done has pretty much been daytime. Except for, I think, one convoy, maybe? Going 4 or is he going 2? Either way. I don't recommend wearing a headset while watching or playing this. We're gonna have, like, nightmares about this sound. Finally. Damn it. I should be getting far enough pretty soon. And I'm actually catching up to them. Battery's low. Okay, how far is he? He can still shoot me from there. You want to be at about 6 to be safe. 6,000, that is. Just gonna hit the surface up in a second here. Troop ship is what we want. Typically, these guys don't zigzag too much. A little more time underwater by doing this. Wow. I took him down in one whole speed. What's my ammo like? My battery like? Battery's almost gone. We need to surface now. What's this? Tanker 5,000? I guess he's worth sinking. Tankers go down pretty easily. Troop ships take a lot. This destroyer is still firing at me too. Come on, hit him. No! Dude, I'm right here. Stop making me waste shots, you jerk. He's still firing at me, but he's far away, so it's gonna be hard for him to hit me. Wow, that shot, like, did practically nothing to him. One more will hopefully do it. If it hits! Oh my god. You prick. There we go. Alright, so this asshole... gonna play the chase game for a while. So I'm just gonna blow him away. Until he gives up. He gave up. What a quitter. Cargo. But they are heading in my general direction. Let's see. I'm gonna be south of them though, which... I don't like it. There's at least 2 destroyers I see. I can tell by the way they're moving on the map. If I stand pat here, they might actually... see here. They might cross my path. Perfect. Okay. So white dots are destroyers and black dots are like cargos, tankers, troops. Look at this destroyer. He's priming up to just sail right in front of this torpedo. Alright, he's not gonna. So I'm gonna land a hit. And they should hopefully just go straight south, which they are. Looks like one's a Cabo Con and the other is a destroyer. Kind of in a bad spot here. I want to fire another torpedo, but they're also right there. We're gonna go for it. He's at 3. That's the destroyer. Where's the other ship? Probably right in front of him. If I land that other shot, hopefully they won't return. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, for an NES game, there's a lot of tactics involved for this. A lot. It's definitely very unique. Alright, so I actually sank his ass. Where's... Alright, there's another cargo. Is it even worth it? I'm gonna say no. But... actually gonna speed her back up here. Still got plenty of battery life. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. I need to head straight east. They're starting to turn around, so I need to fire another one off right away. Shit. I'm really bad at not getting discovered today. Hopefully he doesn't zigzag out of that. Good, he didn't. I need to fire another one, though. Hopefully this hits. I don't feel like running away from these destroyers just to chase after, Actually, I need to surface right now. I don't know how close... they're pretty close. Shit. Actually, surfacing is a bad idea right now. Alright, I hit him. Is he gonna sink? Yes. Alright, so this is the Cabo-Con. He's not very fast. Did dive a little bit more again. Not like I'm gonna get out of this. Cabo-Con I probably need to hit once. The destroyer's gonna actually sail past him probably. In pursuit. Is my battery low? No, okay. Got plenty of battery. Alright, if I fire on you, I will most certainly hit the other one. Alright. He's not giving chase anymore. He's done. You're hit. You're about to get hit again. Are you fucking shitting me? Ended up sinking him. And he's disabled. I can't believe these destroyers are zigzagging, like, in such close proximity. I'm actually very low on torpedoes now. Oh man, those Tenchu games, speaking of stealth, they were tough. And you know what's funny? When I was younger, I was not into Metal Gear games at all. Like, I tried playing Metal Gear Solid 3, and I just kind of lost interest pretty quick. I think it was because my initial thought process was you completely fail the mission if you give up your stealth. But that wasn't the case, but I thought it was, and I'm like, I'm kind of turned off by this. And I feel like I'm not going to get the full game experience because I'm just going to want to, you know, not be discovered by anybody. But I actually own Metal Gear Solid 5. What do you mean you can't leave the battle? He's disabled. And I still have not opened it. There we go. Alright, so we can't do too many more because we're almost out of ammo. And you know, I keep running in the daytime convoys, which, I mean, I still have 50 deck gun shots. And I'm forced into using torpedoes because... Oh, look at this. So, within the next hour, it's actually going to start to turn dark. So let's see what we got going on here. We got at least 2 destroyers. And a juicy troop ship, so I'm already dialed into this one. They're heading 150? No, that's the destroyer. Never read that. You want to read where these guys are going. 136. So they're headed... Okay. I'm gonna want to head straight south, pretty much. Actually, they're more or less gonna cross paths right where I'm at. Problem is, I'm actually gonna sit here and chill. Once it starts to get dark, things get a lot easier for me. So I gotta wait about a half hour. But they're also gonna... They might cross my path in that time frame. Not quite. They'll be right below me, which is exactly where I want them. Yeah, I'm kind of trying to decide whether or not I want to stream MGS5 or not. It would be my first one. I think it would be a good stream, but that game is also a huge time sink, and I still like to have games that I don't stream, so I don't feel obligated to stream all the time if I want to play something. I think that's my main problem with streaming. Like, I want to play a game, but I'm like, I don't feel like streaming, though, because I just want to chill and either eat or watch somebody else stream as I play a game, you know, things like that. And, sometimes that can be tough. Alright, we're almost there. Just watching the clock. Alright, so we should actually see the time. Or see the, sky change. Still relatively far. There we go. So here's what I want to do. I want to get to the surface real quick and just fire a couple of deck gun shots. They shouldn't see me if I'm not moving. Shouldn't. Keyword. Shouldn't. I don't want to hit that Cabo-Con. I want to hit this big juicy tanker. Slow his ass down. So if I can get them to go south... I have to get a couple of deflection shots in here to reach. I just need to land one shot. Thank you! So I just dove down just the two depths just so they don't see me, just in case. But again, this is the equivalent of nighttime where you have a hard time being seen on the surface. I actually need to start chasing them now. So he's already... they're already far away. Alright, so it's time to start giving chase. Actually, I'm gonna go a little bit faster than this because I need to catch up to be able to maintain shots. As long as they're going 180, we're good. Gonna want to flank these guys. Keep landing shots. There we go. All three of these are going to be good sinks. They're really far now, which is good. It's exactly what we want. Wait a minute. Oh, they're turning around. Hopefully that's because I just need to make it land a hit again. This isn't looking good. Wait, they're starting to turn around again. Okay, good. I just had to land another hit. They were starting to return to the convoy. Whoops, that's not where I want to shoot. Alright, I can just head 10 now. How many duck gun shots do I have left? 32. I only have one aft torpedo. I need to be mindful of that. Yeah, after a while of not landing a hit, they'll start to head back to the convoy, but since I landed another hit, they were like, oh man, the submarine's gotta be somewhere, and they keep searching in the same direction. So it's kind of an exploit. Kind of a shame. If I really knew how to code games, I mean, I'm familiar with how Games Genie codes work and I understand how they work, but I wouldn't know how to change the data for them to constantly zone in on your position rather than always go at like 180 by default. Because I'm sure there's a value in there that, you know, tells them to head south, but I wouldn't know how to change that value to like your position from where they're at. I guess that would be angle on bow, maybe? Because course is where they're heading now. And then angle on bow, I guess, is like where they're headed based on where you're heading? I don't know. Oh, shit. They're headed back again. Is that because I didn't land a hit? Or is there... Oh, no, they're headed right for me. They're headed right the fuck for me. I can tell. I sank that troop ship. Is there... There's nobody left. Turn the ship around! Alright, it's not nighttime yet. Technically. Whoa, wait, we want to go that fast yet. For another, like, 40 minutes. So we can actually move away from... Shit. I don't know how this is gonna play out. I might be able to just leave. Let's try leaving. Okay, good. Jesus Christ! He's right there! Dude! How are you gonna give me a scenario where they're right there? No. It's nighttime, too. I can't use my scope unless I surface again. What the fuck? Game. Dude, they're gonna sail right over me. No. Oh my god. You've got to be kidding me. Alright. I need to sink again right away. Jesus Christ. Alright, I need to fire a torpedo right away. As long as I hit him, I don't care. I don't want them going right over top of me. I need him to go south immediately. I don't care who it is, I don't care who I hit. Good. Get out. Look, they're right here. Oh no. Alright, let's... I also need to start moving a little bit. I need to sink a little bit too. He's gonna start heading back soon if he hasn't already. Okay, we need to go back up. He's probably gonna see me, I don't care. How am I not hitting him? There we go. He's heading right back for me. I don't know if that's because I took too long or if that's because he actually sees me. If he saw me, he'd be shooting me right now. And he's not doing that. I need to sink this ship immediately. I actually hit him. I don't know how. I don't know if he saw me or not. He may not have. He didn't. Alright, so... we got a decent amount of ships sunk. What do we have left? 8 deck gunshots, which I don't like at all. 4 torpedoes. This is enough to get me through like one more scenario at least. But it's got to be favorable. And by favorable, I mean like nighttime and enemies like cross my path without me having to do much. That's kind of close. Actually, that's really close. We got... this is okay. Where are they headed? 75? Alright. This isn't bad. They're gonna get a little bit closer. I can hit him once. I want that troop ship. As long as I sink him, I'm golden, and then I can get out of here. The hell comment was that? Oh. Need to land that shot. Hopefully I do. Is it still good? What did I hit? Can't tell who I hit. In any event, I need to head east. I hit that frickin' Cabocon. I can oh, you son of a bitch. What a waste. Well, anyway, he's probably harmless now. I need to head straight east. I don't know why I turned around so much. I did. He's hardly a threat. He sees me, but I don't even care. He has got no shot. I can't talk. I don't care about the cargo. I care about the troop. The goof troop. Be careful. I'm still kind of like not moving away from him, but he's going so slow it shouldn't really matter. Oh my god, shut up. Shut up. He's got no shot. I mean, the game is nice to stop the speed up when the destroyers are like coming after you and firing at you, but having to speed up the time this often is kind of inconvenient. I wish you could hit like an additional switch that like will turn that off. Alright, so he somehow lost me. Where did they go? Alright, they're still there. Alright, I'm pretty close now. They don't know where I'm at. Where the hell is he going? Oh, they have no idea. They have no idea at all. We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. I don't even want to sink the cargo. I don't want to do it. What are you at now? 3? Battery's low. Just kind of surface and go super slow. Doesn't matter. That destroyer's way too far away. Boop. Still not dead. And I think... I don't know if there's any more space in here, actually. It might end there. I don't know, but that's still a good number. Alright. I can't leave yet because... Oh, shit, he's actually close. He's firing on me. How close is he? Oh, he's not that close. Just need him to give up. As I scare this cargo ship guy. I'm like a big bully. Give up yet? Of course not. If I sink for a little bit, he will. On. Oh, dude, they're far as fuck. Once he stops going 4. Maybe? No, there we go. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. What do I have left? No. No, 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 no. Goodbye. Your rank.
World's greatest at sucking cock. I mean, world's greatest sea captain.
Is what that stands for. So you get to enter your name in Morse code. So, do you ever want to know what, like, a certain word is in Morse code? Here we go. Suck. Now you know what suck is in Morse code. So yeah, there's my first game where I sank only 16,000 tons. And the person below sank, like, way less, but I guess because their difficulty was higher, you get a better rank out of it. But yeah, that was Silent Service. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna take a BRB, and then we'll be back with Soul Blade.